Hi, go-getters. This is week 3 of Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. In week 3, we're talking about the very important habit of putting first thing first, meaning doing what is the most important in the right order. It's doing that thing that you need to be doing instead of watching this video right now. But don't worry, it's only going to be 3 minutes, so you'll be out and doing the most important thing that you should be doing in no time. So this reminds me of this habit reminds me of a psychology game that I remember, and it's basically you're asleep, you wake up, and there's all this noise, and you hear a baby crying, the dryer is spinning, and it's just about to buzz. There's water running in the tub. There's a knock on the door, and the phone is ringing. And depending on which one you do first, it says something about you. If take a second, think baby crying, dryer, water running in the tub, knock on the door, and the phone ringing. Depending on which one you pick, if you pick the baby, it's family comes first. If you pick the dryer, sex comes first. If you pick the water running in the tub, money comes first. The knock on the door, it's friends. And the phone ringing, it's your job/career comes first. Now, that's just a fun psychology game, but really, life is all about what you focus on and what you put first in your life. Oftentimes, we put all things that are urgent ahead of things that are important. You see it all the time when you're with somebody and a text message comes in or somebody calls or something interrupts them, and they deal with whatever pops up, like a pop-up screen on your computer. And instead of staying on task or being present in whatever it is that they need to be doing. So this lesson is about people that are successful, highly effective people are constantly doing what is important. Pareto's principle is that 80% of your results comes from 20% of your actions. So focus on that 20% and you'll get a greater impact. And so really, this principle is all about focusing on what it is that is the most important thing that you should be doing. Obviously, if it's urgent and important, great. But ultimately, urgent things come up all the time. But it's like putting out fires, right? Unless it's life-threatening, putting out a fire, a real medical emergency, most stuff isn't really that urgent. Most stuff, maybe paying your bills or something like that. If you don't do it, bad stuff happens. But really focus in on what is important, right? And do that consistently, day after day. And this week with our accountability trio groups, we're going to be talking about our entire master list, all the things that we need to do, our life to-do list. We're going to get that life to-do list, and we're going to pick out what is the most important thing that we need to be doing. So if you have on there, I need to get a new couch, I need to organize my inbox for my email, I got to set up my website for my business that I'm starting, I got to do that. Well, what is the most important thing? Figure out maybe what the business does. Maybe figure out who's that person I need to contact this week. Figure out the most important thing that you need to be doing and do that, because we want to conquer the world, but sometimes we feel like we need to just do, but it's about doing effectively, doing what is the most important thing consistently. So that's this week's message. If you consider this something that you need to work on, come to Action Club. We're really going to be focusing in on doing first things first consistently. So this week we're moving on to week 4, and the last 3 weeks, 4, 5, 6, and 7, the last 4 weeks are no longer interpersonal, they're intrapersonal. So you're working with people. So we'll be discussing how successful people deal with others and create a ecosystem for success. So see you at the mountaintop, go-getters. I'm looking forward to it.